Hello everyone. Today I will share 10 tips to raise and keep discus healthy. Tip number 1. Raise discus in bare bottom tank. Although discus can be kept in planted tank or tank with substrate, but raising them in bare bottom tank increases your chances of success to 65%. It is far easier to maintain pristine water quality if your tank is bare. Tip number 2. Daily water change and siphoning out uneaten food and fish waste. I know water change can be exhausting and daily water change might sound overwhelming to many. But hear me out. When I mention water change, I am not referring to hour long 50% or 70% water change. I raise my 4 cobalt blue discus in a 50-gallon bare bottom tank. I simply take a 5-gallon bucket, a pipe, and siphon out all uneaten food, fish waste at day end. I empty bucket, refill, add dechlorinator, and simply dump water in tank. I change 1/5 of total tank water daily, which is 10 gallon or 2 bucketful of water. It takes only 10 minutes for me to complete the job. I believe you can spare at least 10 minutes from your daily schedule if you intend to keep discuss. Tip number 3. Maintain higher tank temperature. Discuss likes warm water. It's best if you keep them at 31 degrees Celsius or 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Warm temperature keeps them active and helps in digesting food quickly. To maintain such high temperature accurately, I rely on external temperature controller unit named Inkbird. My heaters are connected to this temperature controller unit. It switches on and off heater as per need and maintain 31 degrees Celsius temperature in my tank accurately. Tip number 4. Use canister filter for biofiltration. Canister filters are best in discuss tank as it can hold sufficient amount of filter media. I completely fill my canister with ceramic ring and Matrix. As you may know, these ceramic rings or Matrix are called biomedia. They host billions of beneficiary bacteria which breaks down fish waste and purify water naturally. So it's best to have canister filter for your discuss tank. Tip number 5. Use pothos plants in discuss tank. Use generous amount of pothos plant in your discuss tank which purifies water naturally. Pothos are widely common and available in most of the pet or plant shops. I bought 2 pots of pothos plants, washed all the soil from their root, tied them, placed them in my discuss tank. I ensured all roots of the plant are submerged in tank water and leaves are out in open. I also placed a bright LED light just above the plant which is kept on 18 hours in a day. Pothos naturally sucks up all the impurities like ammonia, nitrate, phosphate from tank water and ensure pristine water quality. I measured and found nitrate concentration in my discus tank never crosses 10 ppm, which is highly suitable for discus. All credit goes to my Prothos plant. Tip number 6. Provide enough space for discus fish. Try to provide at least 10 gallons of water per discus. It doesn't mean one can place one discus fish in a 10-gallon tank or 3 discus fish in a 30-gallon tank. Please keep in mind that discus does well in school. So keeping 7 discus in a 75-gallon tank is best way to start. The bare minimum discus you can keep is 4 in a 50-gallon tank. Keeping less than 4 discus may result in one fish bullying others and starving other fishes to death. Tip number 7. Sourcing discus from a correct place. 65% chance of your success in discus hobby depends on from where you are sourcing your discus fishes. Always try to find a local discus breeder who is breeding and raising discus in water which is similar to yours. In this way, the fishes will not need to adjust to a different water parameter and your chance of success will remain high. I always purchase 3 to 4 inches juvenile discus fishes. These juvenile discus fishes can adapt quickly to new environment and do not cost a fortune like the adult ones. I made 2 episode videos on this particular topic. I'll post the link in the description area. Tip number 8. Buy all fishes at once or quarantine properly. It's best to buy all your discus fishes at once. In that way, you can place them in their tank and quarantine. It's also advised to purchase all similar sized fishes so that one cannot bully others. In case you plan on adding few discus fishes later, then always have a quarantine setup ready. Please have that fish quarantined at least for a month before adding to your main display tank. Tip number 9. Discus tank mate. Even though there are a lot of fishes which can do well with discus, like cardinals, ram cichlids, etc. But I feel it's best to keep discus in a species only tank. Discus are very prone to bacterial and other pathogenic infection. Hence, each time you add a new fish in the discus tank, it increases the chance of cross-contamination or pathogenic infection. As per my experience, discus should better be kept in their own tank. Tip number 10, which is the last tip for today. It's better to use do-it-yourself frozen food for your discus fishes than available pellet food. Even though there are a lot of good quality dry food or pellet food available for discus, I prefer to feed my own homemade frozen food. The problem with dry food is it induces constipation, bloating to your discus fish. That is the reason it is advised to stay away from those foods and try to prepare your own discus food. That will be all for today. I'll again come back to you next week with another topic on discus fish. Thanks a lot for watching this show. Thank you.